2.0.2 Use Case Diagram Icon Usage Sample Mobile App Designer Shoes. This use case diagram sample demonstrates how to design a e-com mobile app to purchase fashionable ladies' shoes. We are tracking only user interaction and logic flow here. Use case diagram design icons shown on right, which are the bare bones 8 icons derived from common IT standards. Why? Because we do not want to invent new icons. We want to leverage or reposition existing IT design icons already used by the industry for the past 3 to 4 decades. Otherwise, completely new graphical icons will become a new design language unto itself, compelling design team as a whole to rememorize a new generation of icon semantics, which would impede seamless training and collaboration across the enterprise, external vendors, and internal team members. Use case diagrams are not traditional flowcharts, as some in the application development team would surmise. Flowcharts are simply too granular and too detailed for our top-level needs. We are here to map business requirements via interactive and user flow. Nevertheless, depending on extensivity of the task at hand, use case diagrams is flexible enough to map simple to complex user flows, along with tracking internal or external system interactions. Really, the sky is the limit, to use a techno jargon, in how much detail you want to record in this artifact. Thus, give IT stakeholders a heads-up notice to anticipate what database, network systems, or other web app dependencies that will emerge from this design collaboration. On the right is the icon palette set. The 8 icons we prior discussed, recording the actor, system, components, process flow, and connector. Believe it or not, connector is actually quite important from a visual language perspective. When we design any UX UI flow, do not cross the flow lines. Use connectors to end one process and reconnect the same process to its new section. Why? Because both business and IT people are viewing these assets. By human factor and human nature, we view items with more ease and comprehension from top-down, single info silo format than crisscrossing flow lines across the entire page. On extreme left are application icons that can be used to create such use case diagrams. Although we can use Visio, PowerPoint, Axure, or even Adobe Illustrator, any line art application will do. But you will need to save it into a format readily accessible 24/7 by the entire business and IT teams for review, be it JPEG or PNG email distribution list, or UI mockup hosting sites. Due to this 24/7 access requirement, I would recommend against typical application developer tactic of hosting info on one's own workstation or laptop, because you will need to expressly grant permission to allow business or IT teams access, which can become quite latent and cumbersome if large stakeholders exist. Not to mention, if you ever shut down your workstation or laptop, then all parties automatically loses access to critical UX UI design documents. Finishing off our use case sample for ladies' shoes, established flow is logical and au naturel for both professionals and laymen alike to appreciate. Namely, the actor or buyer enters the web purchase flow. Number 1, shoes are clustered by menu segments into most popular, special deals, by lifestyle, etc., which will take the customer directly to the shoes category. Or buyer can simply conduct a search of desired shoes by color, brand, lifestyle, etc. Number 2, search results display in a list, which proceeds to number 3, buyer selects a specific shoe. Number 4, view a specific shoe to review its detail. Note that the system process flow indicating the shoe can be viewed by further 3D navigation feature sets, such as zoom or rotation, along with product price, description, and social media commentary. This is to showcase that, depending on desired details, use case diagrams can capture refined flow details if necessary. So it is dependent upon the UX/UI designer when interviewing the business or IT stakeholders to instinctively appreciate when, what, where additional details should be captured for seamless design down the line. Number 6, shoe being viewed is then selected for more info on price, size, quantity. Number 7, select a shoe, then transfer to the shopping cart for purchase. And number 8, complete the e-commerce purchase, interact with the POS point of sale system, transaction is then completed.